Hello, everybody. We are very close, I believe, to something that we've been looking forward to for a long time. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn reunited to take on the Usos for the tag titles. We're this close. We're this close. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm so glad you're here. Dean, hello. New Guru. Cold is progressing. I'm doing better and better. Worse in the morning, but yeah. Hey, Lord Kev, how's it going? Evil Diva. Hello. Yeah, I love Sami. I love Sami with these people. Oh, no. So good. Hey, Queen Monet. Hello, Joe. Hello, Scott. Hello, Mark. Thank you all for being here. Drop a like on this if you're in the chat right now. That's good. This is something we're going to be doing every week. I want to build, following of people who want to see more. I know, Nerguru. I'm trying to figure out what my whole overall design aesthetic for this room is going to be, and then how much I'm going to budget. Figure out what I'm going to do. I want it to be significant. Whatever it is, I want it not to be like, hey, these are some movie posters. I want it to be specific. Tim Betty, you're wrong. I love you, buddy. You've been a true supporter, but KO and Sami dethroning the Usos together is the way to go. Them being tag champs together is something that Kevin Owens has wanted for a long time. Sami Zayn as well. I need it. There you go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It's happening. It's happening. It's my little dance that I do when Kevin Owens comes out to fulfill all of my dreams. The Blondine, no, it's the KO show. It's the KO show. So the Bloodline doesn't run anything on KO's show because KO owns the show. You see? You tell your boss. Tell Roman Reigns that he, as far as Kevin Owens is concerned, he owes Kevin one. That's what Kevin says. And I'm inclined to agree with Kevin. Hello, Jay. How's it going? Oh, you better get your boy before Jay does. Sami, explain. This is so good. This is everything I want. Sami, you're making bad decisions, Sami. You're making bad decisions. You know? It's okay. His judgment is clouded. Oh, yeah. 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 No, see, Kevin Owens is a real friend because he knows what's good for Sami. He does. I'm genuinely sad too, Kevin. Yes. See? Kevin knows. I also know. Kevin knows. We both know together. Exactly. He's the court gesture. The court jester. That's right. Yeah. Some harsh truths. that Sami Zayn needs to hear from his real best friend. Not his fake best friend, Roman Reigns, but his real best friend, Kevin Owens. Yeah, sure, Sami. Sure, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sure they do. Hey, Roy, how's it going? Hey, Allie. Hello, Scott. Jay, we're working on it. That's good. Roman, yeah, sure, Roman does. Sure, Roman does. This segment is perfect. Kevin Owens looking up the ramp. He's so good at this. He's not going to go up the ramp. He's not going to go up the ramp. Yeah. No, he didn't forget. Kevin Owens never forgets. He's like an elephant. That's right. See? That's what I'm saying. Kevin Owens has never forgot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right up there. Right up there. We are in such good shape, people. This is happening. It's all happening. It's all happening. No. No, this is not no. Sami? Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Kevin Owens in Triple H's WWE is the most must-see character in 20 years. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. SmackDown is ass. SmackDown is ass. But I think it'll get better post Clashtle. I have faith. I have to have faith. It doesn't make any sense to me why Tim, the problem is, what I will say that the problem is with, he asked if Roman Reigns loses this weekend, is that a lackluster ending to Roman title run? The problem is they're trying to do several months of the Drew build in 1 week. But the build is absolutely the build that you would do if you were gonna, have that be the guy. Like him getting beat up by everybody in the bloodline, Roman Reigns plopping a chair over his chest, sitting down, saying, "Try it, come for me. I want to see you take it from me." And then Drew does it. But the thing is, usually the build would be like 2, 3, 4 months to get to that point. They're trying to do it in a week. That doesn't mean they're not going to do it. It also means it doesn't mean they're not going to do it. If that makes sense. That's a triple negative. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm still of the belief, as of right now, and knowing what the spoilers are for SmackDown and having seen that amazing video package they produced along with BT Sport, like fully making Drew McIntyre into the most sympathetic babyface that we've seen face Roman in I don't know how long. I still believe we're getting Drew McIntyre beating Roman at the Clashtle. And then he's going to lose it to Karrion Kross at the Saudi show in the fall. Yeah. Harry, I am feeling better. Bill, yes, thank you. I am feeling better. Not fully recovered, but better, much better. So good. Well, it'll be good. We'll be good. Drew needs a title run in front of. I think they still owe him that. I think this thing they owe him the moment of becoming champion in front of fans. That's what they owe him. They owe him the hero's embrace when he beat Brock. If that had been in front of a whole bunch of fans, that would have been a huge moment for Drew. That was taken away from him by COVID. There could not be a bigger, more rousing acceptance of Drew becoming champion than doing it in the United Kingdom. If they give him that moment, then they can have that title reign be a short one because, as I've said, and I still believe, Triple H is going to do with Karrion Kross on the main roster what he did with Karrion Kross in NXT, which is to say, push him at the expense of literally everybody else on the roster. I have no reason to believe he won't do that. When he was entirely in control in NXT, that's what he did. I don't see why he wouldn't do the same thing with the same guy when he's entirely in control on the main roster. Because I think Karrion Kross reminds Triple H of Triple H. That's what I think. Thank you, Dan. That was a fun stream to do. I'm going to do more. Cowabunga collection is out tomorrow. I might do a Dave Time stream of some Cowabunga collection tomorrow. So if you're around during the day, keep an eye out for your YouTube. Hey, tap the bell for notifications. You'll get notified if I go live tomorrow. I'll also try and tweet it out. So, if you're around, if you're looking to have something to keep you busy at work, maybe that might be fun. That's cool, Harry. Yeah, Final Fight is awesome. No, I did not see Tamina reply to a post talking about Naomi and Sasha coming back tonight. What did he say? We're in such good spots for so many things, and I feel like the problem is that I'm convinced of this. The tag team scene in the latter part of NXT was great. It was still very, very good. Still some really good tag teams in there. The tag team title matches were always fantastic. The women's scene was a little worse. I mean, you had Raquel in there, but Dakota was doing her thing. Ember Moon was still around. There was still some good matches. The North American title scene was really good. You had Johnny Gargano in there and Ciampa and all these people doing really good stuff. It's just that the top of the card with Karrion Kross was mired down by his utter unspecialness. And I feel like Triple H is enough of a narcissist, just like his father-in-law, that he believes what he thinks is correct and the only correct way, and that what he thinks is that Karrion Kross is a WrestleMania main eventer. And he's going to make that happen come hell or high water. 65 of you, mid 60 of you here in the chat, only 23 likes. Can we get that up to 50? Can we get that up to 50 likes? That would be awesome if we could do that. I'm just saying. It'd be wonderful. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it because I feel like there's an audience out there who might enjoy this who does not currently subscribe to the thing, and we might be able to get the algorithm to help us out just a tad, just a little bit. Appreciate it. Thank you, Matthew Plus. I appreciate you being honest with yourself. Cadillac asks if I think Jonah is going to go back to WWE. Depends on how much money they're getting paid. I mean, he's got New Japan stuff. They obviously think very highly of him there. Oh, the Samoan drop on the steps. Oh, that's a good spot to go to commercial. Like that. Yeah, Scott George, you're not wrong. Cross as WWE World Champion would be all-time low ratings. I agree, and that's why I don't want it to happen. But I can't predict what I want to happen. I have to predict what I think is going to happen, unfortunately. Hey, look at that. We got over 50. That's so awesome, guys. Thank you so much. 53. Keep them coming. Hey, why not? Let's get it as high as possible, I guess. Charlie, you're not wrong. I feel like the commercials are set up in the right spot. Like there are certain times where something happened on the outside, we got to go to commercial thing doesn't work, but it definitely works if you're doing a Samoan drop on the stairs. See, the whole thing is that I want Johnny to be the one to dethrone Roman. Johnny's not on the show today. Anybody else notice that? Johnny came back last week. They've done nothing with it. They didn't capitalize on it at all. Like, I honestly didn't think about it until right now. Where's Johnny Gargano? Johnny Gargano just came back. Where's Johnny Gargano? Do we know where Johnny Gargano is? Because I don't know where Johnny Gargano is. I mean, they barely mentioned him if they did at all. And if Cody comes back and he's healthy, I still say we don't know what Hunter thinks of Cody, whether or not Hunter thinks Cody is a main event guy. So, yeah, maybe Theory and Gargano do a backstage between this match and the main. Maybe that'll do something. Johnny should have wrestled tonight, Mark Friedman. He absolutely should. I mean, Pittsburgh's not that far from Cleveland. He could have driven there in a couple of hours. I mean, they will build something for him after, but they should have done something for him today. He debuted to a huge response last week. They should have done something with him today. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they're going to split the titles back up. I'm just not sure how they're going to wind up doing it. I saw somebody say that when Theory cashes in, it'll be for one of the two titles, not for both of them. And then Theory's first program on Raw will be versus Johnny Gargano. And that's how Johnny Gargano wins the title. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I like Johnny Gargano being world champion, but I don't know if it needs to be a thing versus Theory. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, world title belts would be great. Ramo. I'm going to agree with you. The NXT UK title is the most beautiful title in WWE, and I think they should keep that around for a while. Yeah, Mark. I don't know, man. Maybe the roster looking a little bloated. Too many ex-WWE guys coming in. I think Hunter, you can't sign everybody, right? Honestly, I don't give a shit. I think we'll figure out how it works. There are some people in WWE who've been around who've been doing nothing, and some of them are getting things to do now, and that's good. And there are some people who never should have been released in the first place, and they get to come back. So Honestly, JS, if what I thought about Seth and Riddle, I thought it was kind of cool. They did like a Johnny Bones and Daniel Cormier thing with like the cameras are off, but they're still on. Like the interview's over, but they still get to talk to each other thing. Oh, that was kind of interesting. Honestly, I just want them to wrestle so I never have to see them on screen together again. Because I think Seth is really talented, but I hate this version of him. And I'm fucking tired of Riddle. Like forever and ever. Fucking tired of Riddle. So the match, I'm sure, is going to be really, really good. I want them to wrestle so they never have to wrestle again, and then they can never be on the screen together again. Yeah, no, it's not necessarily white anymore. You know what we figured out? The overhead light is on. I thought it was going to be too bright in here because the bulbs in there are way too bright. But it actually, hey, it kind of works out. So appreciate it. Yeah, no, Timothy, you're not allowed to be friends with that guy anymore. You're not allowed to be friends with a guy who is pro Brodus Clay. Anyone who's pro Brodus Clay, you don't need them in your life anymore. Yeah, it's not gray anymore. Honestly, it's the fact that for some reason the light up there behind me makes me less washed out. I don't understand why that is, but I didn't want there to be a big shadow being cast, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. But you're right. When I have the light on, it becomes very obvious that I have nothing on these walls. So I'm going to have to think very hard about how I'm my budget for getting some art on these walls. I don't know if Gable's ready. Like from what I've seen, he doesn't have a whole lot of charisma as far as like talking. Also, there's that whole he's got a past. I'll just say that I'm not behind a paywall here, so I'll just say he's got a past. You can Google Gable Steveson allegations and see what he's got going on. But yeah, you're right. Like the thing about I think there are people there who have better optics like training now than they were when McMahon was around. So maybe they realize it's a bad idea to bring Gable Steveson around when Vince was just basically forced out for sexual assault. Maybe that's a good idea. I know, Charlie. You're right. It hasn't stopped him before, but Riddle's already a major part of the roster, and it's hard for them to it'd be easier to just keep him around than it would be to bring somebody in first of all. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. No, you see, you guys got to be friends. Yeah. Yeah, I'll lead Dan. There'll be some wrestling and gaming stuff up there. I want it to look good. I want it to look good. I want to, you can tell what my style of art is. I love things that are clever, that combine different kinds of pop culture. That's my style of art. And if I can get that up on the wall, then that's what I'm going to try and do. Jimmy, you don't. Oh no, Sammy. You know, Search your heart. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. You and Kevin Owens are meant to be. I love it. So great. Tim Beatty, I will look at that. I will look at that and see what that's up. Am I your boy, Sammy? That's a good one. It's really great. Am I your boy, Sammy? Am I? Am I your boy? So good. KO and Sammy versus Usos win. Well, we know what it's not going to be. The Saudi show. Because Sammy doesn't go there. Yes. Dakota Sky. Dakota Sky? Io Kai. Io Sky? I forget. Control. Control. Looking very forward to this. Yeah, it's it is Linder time. It's Linder time for the match. When the match actually starts, we'll have Linder on commentary. I don't know when it's hold on 1 second. The next Saudi show, WWE, November 5th. November 5th is the next Saudi show. Ciampa has glitter all over him. Why does Ciampa have glitter all over him? Dexter's in that car. There's no way he's not. Loomis! Loomis is in the car. It's so great. I love it. Kill him, Loomis. Like, kill him dead. Kill him. All right. Well, Loomis is great. I mean, they are heavily insinuating that he anally raped The Miz. That they're very like, why don't you want to talk about it? What did he do to you? What did he do to you, Miz? Why don't you want to talk about it, Miz? Did he do butt stuff to you, Miz? Was there stuff in your butt, Miz? Like they're very heavily insinuating it, and I'm not sure that I like that. Was there at any point was there a probe, Miz? Was there probing involved? Anally? No? All right, good. Show me on the dolly where Dexter Loomis touched you. Did he touch you in your swimsuit area? Doesn't it feel like the way that Adam, I'm not making this up. When Adam Pearce was talking to The Miz, it felt very much like he was like, so what did he, do to you? And The Miz was like, I don't want to talk about it. Sorry that awful, Bill. Sorry about that. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do the No Square song. I don't know. I'm not really sure. They added Edge and Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. This is I'm I've just about reached my breaking point. I need Rhea Ripley to have a match versus any male superstar, and I need her to win that match. Those are the two things that need to happen now. Stop teasing us and give us what we want. I want to see Rhea Ripley tossing some dudes around the ring. Yes, show me where he's on the wrestling buddy. Where did Dexter touch you? That's very good, Rock Jesus. Good day, Nick Mead. Yes, thank you, all my Australian fans, for being here. Appreciate it. We got just about a half hour left to see if the Boss and Glow connection returns. Everyone seems to think that's what we're doing. If that's see the whole thing, Michael. Damn it! If she's not cleared to wrestle, it's a weird thing to have her around. You know, like I know she had that pacemaker on, and that is very scary, but she hasn't wrestled since it. Like, that's a big deal. You're right about that. I I miss Rhea Ripley wrestling, and if she can't ever do it again, that is so sad. Yeah, first 48 in WWE crossover. Informative murder porn, perhaps. No, yeah, Jay Rodriguez, that person out there doesn't belong. That person out there doesn't deserve. Here we go. Here's our Pizza Hut recap. Is all we get of Johnny Gargano. All right. Roy Costin, that is the greatest torture of all. If Dexter were to make Miz watch Blast from the Past, that would have been torturous. That'll get you arrested under the Geneva Convention. David, that's the dream, right? Gargano getting the briefcase from Theory. That's the dream. We'd all love for that to be the case. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Oh, go to Johnny interview. They could at least have him wear a different outfit than the one he wore last week if they were going to say earlier today and show it on this episode, because this was obviously taped last week. I do love Johnny Gargano. I think he's great. Theory sucks. Theory's terrible. Here he is. Here he is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure, Theory. It's all about you, isn't it? No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Theory, you're the worst. You're the dirt worst. As a human being, you are the drizzling shits. Nah, not okay, Theory. Nope. No, not sir. Not okay. Now Johnny needs to take the briefcase away from Theory. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. No, not okay. Gargano versus Theory is a feud that I don't think I really need, but okay, fine. I mean, Miz took it from Otis. It's an interesting thing. Like that, they get it wrong with the briefcase more often than they get it right at this point. Riddle versus Rollins. We already knew about that one. What else is going on? Shayna versus Liv. I really hope Shayna wins, but I'm not really sure yet. This Friday will tell me. See, I wanted Edge. I wanted Beth versus Rhea. I don't get that. I get Edge and Ray versus the Judgment Day. It's not really what I want at all. Sheamus versus Gunther should be really, really good. Apparently, like you saw the pictures, Butch is wrestling in Pete Dunne gear, so they're letting that be a big deal, I guess. So he's going to wrestle in that gear, so we should see that, you know. Really, they don't mention that. Maybe they have a pre-tape or something with Shayna and Liv. I'm not really sure. It all depends on who it feels like is standing on top at the end of it. Aliyah is just the worst. She's utterly useless as a wrestler. She's been training at the highest level for 7 years and can't do the most rudimentary of moves. She's terrible. I mean, it's all been shown. Like in the match she had in their semifinal match on Friday, they didn't trust her to even participate in her own match. They thought she was so bad she wasn't allowed to be a participant in the match. That's ridiculous. No, you're right. Butch Dunn does not sound right. No, I don't know what they're going to call him after this. They may still call him Butch. Pete the Butcher. I don't know. Here we go. We got 20 minutes. There's no way a tag match featuring Aliyah can go 20 minutes. Or even 15. She's not that available. She's not available. All right, Cadillac. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens if Sasha and Naomi come back. It would be a big deal. Dakota and Io becoming champs. It's just right, isn't it? It's just right. You brought them back on the same day that you announced the women's titles are going to be coming back. They look great. They prove that they can go. You keep having Corey Graves saying really great things about their longevity and everything they were able to do in NXT and how long they've been working around the world. They're putting them over every time they wrestle. It's a perfect thing to do to make them champs. Thank you, Alexia Ferris. I like this shirt too. This was a gift from my sister-in-law. I like my shirt. Hello, Rose. How is it going? Thank you. Yes, I like this shirt too. No, Aliyah's never going to be champion. She can't. Not possible. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing with Raquel. It's not working out. I'm hoping for a turn by her on Aliyah because she works a lot better as a heel. A lot better as a heel. Hey, Alexa. So, well, we're just sitting here watching hopefully the precursor to the return of Sasha and Naomi, which would be great. And we watched Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, a major step coming back. We'll see how that going. All right, I'm here trying to make sure I can set up this. After this, if you got Fightful Select, come on over and listen to me and Kate talking about what's going on in the world of WWE. If you don't have Fightful Select, think about getting Fightful Select. So I'm just setting up the broadcast for that Sour Grap show right now to give you a little peek behind the curtain. Make sure that's all set up. But yeah, I'm very excited about this Kevin Owens and stuff. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, so good. But that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn thing will be the second biggest story of the night, way down the line. Because if Sasha and Naomi come back, my goodness. I honestly don't know what the hell we're doing with why are Raquel and Aliyah even a thing? It's a terrible idea for them to like Aliyah doesn't even get to use her own music. She's just also there. Raquel and also Aliyah is the dumbest thing ever. I mean, I have a butt and I have a back. What the hell is no? No, I don't like any of that. That was all bad. Let's never do any of that again. The women's tag match is the main event. Yeah, absolutely. Because because hey, that it should be. They're crowning new champions, and also Io and Dakota are becoming champions. That's a big deal, and possibly Sasha is coming back. All right, all right. Let's see what happens. 100 of you are now here watching. That's awesome. Thanks for everybody for being here. Let's see what happens. We'll see if Sasha Banks shows up. I mean, I don't think I'll ever have a more viral response and a live reaction than my 14 in a row. What the fuck just happens after CM Punk lost in a squash to John Moxley? But you're all here. While you're here, think about hitting the like button. That might be nice. Let's see if we can get up to I don't know, 90. Let's see if we can get to 90. I don't know if we can, but if we can't, I get it. What are we doing with Aliyah? Come on now. Get her out of here. You can do the splits. I'm very proud of you. Everyone's sitting backstage being angry. Oh man. This whole I don't understand. No, those four women should not be involved. If you're gonna actually do something with Dewdrop and Nikki Cross, then fine. But get Tamina and Dana Brooke the hell out of here. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. All right. Let's dispense with all this preamble. Get Aaliyah the hell out of here. What the? She says out loud. Goodbye. Now you are out of the match. This is good. Some good stuff. Dakota's so great. I'm such a big fan of Dakota Kai. Well, that didn't actually do anything, but thanks though for trying. The problem is that Aaliyah doesn't know how to. Aaliyah doesn't know how to sell. So that doing a move like that with the double knees up against the stairs isn't going to work. All right. Now that that's going, we can do the main event actual commentary. All right, here we go. Now I figured all that out. Here we go. Now you'll have to bear with me because I haven't tried doing the voice since I got sick. Let's see how this goes. It's a very different, it's a very throaty voice, so I'm not really sure if it's going to work out properly. But here we go. All right, here we go. Now I'm here. Sorry, I had to do the thing where I made the post. I didn't want to not make the post for people who are looking forward to the. Sorry, but I'm here now. So what's going on here? We're looking at a Domino's commercial. I can't do the Domino's; it gives me heartburn. All right, here we go. So who's winning? Hello, everybody. Hello, Meet Normus. Meet Normus was Meet Normus was not the nickname I gave to any of my 8 husbands, I will tell you. Uh, here we go. Hello, Michael Dammit. Hello, hello, Alpha Bill. Hello, All Elite Dan. Hello, hello, Lynn. Hello, Javon. Hello, Jake Salazar. Hello, John Wisser. Hello, Nyasha. I did not see the Claudio Castagnoli on the AEW, but I have not watched that yet. I'm a little behind on my AEWs, but it's a very good show. I'm sure I'll catch it eventually. I always try to put them on my on my TiVo, and I get up to them as soon as I can. Yes, okay, here we go. All right. It's not a hard start to the match. It was not. No, I mean, we'll figure out. Here we go. Oh, Regal was so wonderful on the RJ City show. He was so wonderful. You know what I love? I love that Regal is out and proud and not afraid to tell anyone about how much he loves the Excalibur. I think that's wonderful. Love is love. That's what I've always believed. Always. I was an ally from way back, and I think that the William Regal and the Man in the Mask make a wonderful couple. I'm so thrilled for them. Oh, hello, Chad. Oh, thank you. No, well, it's so wonderful that you're here for me. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a gal here likes to watch wrestling. I love to watch the wrestling. I love to talk wrestling. I'm going to talk wrestling with with the Sheila. We'll talk later about right after this, of course. Right after this is over, we're gonna go over on the Fightful Select, and you should come and see. And we're gonna talk all about whatever happens with the Sasha Banks and the Naomi, the Boss and the Glow. We love the Boss and the Glow. We love both of them. We love them together. We love a bossy glow. If you're gonna have a glow, I say have it be bossy. That's what I say. Oh, that was not very good on your part there, Raquel. You should learn how to take a flatliner of some kind. A face-first bump is not that difficult, I don't think. Personally, I'm not really sure. I've never wrestled, but I've seen a lot of people take face-first bumps. I took a few face-first bumps in my time. Not under the mat, though. Onto the mattress. But you know what I'm talking about. No, so I have no. See, this is the thing. I've never actually met the Alex. I have no idea. Sometimes we inhabit the same vessel, I suppose, is what the broken Matt Hardy would have called it. We inhabit the same vessel, but no, we've never actually met. All right, so EO's back in, and she's there. Oh, that looked very difficult. That looked bad. Here you go. Raquel's trying to tag in, but Aliyah's not there because Aliyah's not allowed to wrestle. She's so bad they don't let her wrestle. It's so sad. Oh, that was not a headbutt at all. You missed her by 5.5 inches. Raquel trying to do the work of 2, 3, 4, 5 women. I do love the twisting Veda bomb elbow drop. I do love that move. I think it's a wonderful maneuver. I think she should do it more often. Roy, who could have teamed with Raquel? I think a mannequin would have done a better job. I think a mannequin would be standing there at the corner waiting to be tagged in. I think at least you can trust a mannequin to stand up every now and then. Who would have been a better teammate than Aliyah for Raquel? I don't know. Perhaps like, I don't know, a small rock. Maybe she could have thrown the rock. Not the rock, not the Dwayne Johnson, but a different, like a small stone of some kind. Not a Stone Cold Steve Austin, but just a small pebble of some kind. Maybe that's something, a piece of gravel that she could have just thrown at her opponent. Maybe might have done a little bit more damage than any kind of offense that Aliyah might get into. That's all I'm saying. You could throw a shoe. It's true. You could throw a shoe. Io Sky Sarai. Io Sky. Shira Sky. She's just wonderful. Okay. What are you doing? I love it. We got Dakota Kai over there doing spirit fingers at the ref. Hello, referee. I'm doing spirit fingers at you. Come over here. Notice me. Notice what I'm doing. I mean, honestly, though, because I was going to say, if this is the second match in a row they have Aliyah do nothing, I don't know what to do. Oh, see, now this isn't good. No. We don't want. We don't. No, this is bad. I swear to God, if Hunter, the HHH, I'm talking to you now, the HHH, if you even think about putting the gold on Aliyah, I am going to be so upset. This is a terrible thing. What is happening? This was awful. All of this is terrible. Why are you doing this? Why would you do any of this? This is a horrible thing. What have you done? For God's sake, no, this is terrible. What a horrible development. This is like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. What a horrible thing that has happened here. Why would you had one job? Your one job is to make sure that Aliyah never touches gold in her entire career. That's your one job, Triple H. And you failed. You failed all of us. What is going on? This is a terrible thing. Oh my God, I know what it is. They're going to bring back Sasha Banks and Naomi as heels. That's what they're doing. They're going to bring back the Sasha Banks and they're going to bring back the Naomi and they're going to make them heels. That's what they're doing. They're not, they want us to think, oh, they were so mean. Look at them. They took their ball and went home. They left their belts and all their other accessories and they went home. And we are supposed to be mad at them now. Guess what? It's not going to work, honey. No one's going to root for Aliyah over Sasha Banks. I don't care. Sasha Banks could murder my dog, and I would still root for her over Aliyah 10 times out of 10 and twice on Sundays. What are you doing? This is terrible. Why would this be a thing? Why would we do this? What a horrible thing we're going to do here. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes. Aliyah, no, you're not allowed to wrestle, sweetheart. This is really bad. This is a bad thing to have happened to everyone. This is a major problem here. Why would we do this? So there's no Sasha Banks. And there's no Naomi. This is awful. This is truly an awful thing that has happened. Oh, I know what we're doing here. Sasha and Naomi are coming back as heels. They're going to join up with Bayley and Dakota and Io. And now we've got 5-on-5. Now we've got 5-on-5. We've got a War Games. At worst, we've got a Battle Frolic. But I am very upset. This is terrible. This is not good at all. I am not a fan in any way about any of this. Come over to Fightful Select, I suppose, and you'll see me. Well, me possibly, but also you'll see Alex. And you'll see Kate, and we're just gonna rip this thing a new one. I'll tell you, it's awful. But anyway, I'll see you there. Well, hey, Alex will be here we'll be here tomorrow, maybe doing some of the Teenage Mutant Karate Turtles, whatever they call them, the Teenage Mutant Karate Turtles. Yes, and tomorrow, and then also
on Wednesday. He will be live streaming the main event of Dynamite. So tune in for that as well. But I'm a little verklempt. I'll give you a topic. Talk amongst yourselves. Triple H is neither a booking savior nor is he Vince McMahon. It's somewhere in the middle. It's a little more nuanced. So I'll let you talk amongst yourselves. Discuss.